Hey guys, this is Dr. D with our latest 8 Weeks to Wellness graduate again, Miss Peg. So congratulations, Miss Peg, you did the program. She went from a F, unfortunately. She improved quite a bit though. So some of her results, you know, we dropped a ton on the cholesterol, triglycerides, both of those went down by about 30 points, which is fantastic. Her strength went down, she dropped her BMI and her fat mass by at least 3 to 5%, which is exactly what we were looking for. And she went from being a borderline diabetic to, you know, almost completely non-diabetic. So she was pretty bad there, but definitely huge improvements overall. So Ms. Peg, the things I always like to ask is, you know, why did you decide to do 8 Weeks to Wellness?
Well, I spoke to you at the health fair. And I had some positive experience with chiropractic before, and I knew that a big part of my challenges for health were the fact that I had a lot of joint pain and stiffness. And you know, as the x-rays showed, there were definitely some specific issues there. And I appreciated very much that there was the exercise and personal trainer part of the package. I've been to personal trainers in other gyms, and they were personal trainers for people who were already fit.
Oh.
So for people who had limitations and weren't fit, that wasn't nearly so helpful. Donnie and Josh were fabulous.
Awesome.
But so that, as I found, but that was part of what I was interested in as well. And the nutrition piece, I didn't stick to that as well, I confess. But what was there was very doable. It wasn't, you know, 2 shakes a day and a little tiny dinner. It was.
How many times a day were you eating during your program?
4 to 6, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very doable and about choices, and there was, you know, nothing specifically that was all about off limits entirely. It was how much and when, all that.
So now that you've done the program, definitely improvements overall. You were talking to me about how your husband noticed it. So who else was noticing? Like, who was watching you get better on this whole thing?
Definitely my husband, my manager as well. There's just the 2 of us in the department. But she actually has lost weight too, because she and I quit going out to Dairy Queen for the $5 lunch. And
I love the truth that comes from these testimonials. You're getting real unfiltered data here, guys. So what was the most challenging piece, would you say?
The most challenging thing for me was just the time to come down here, because I live up in Macon.
But
so
you still
fitting
made
that
it
in my
happen.
schedule, I did make it happen. And like I said, the diet piece is a challenge for me. I've got kids, we're going to activities. Sometimes fast food is the only food I'm going to get, and there's not as many choices then. But you can still make good choices.
Based on what you've learned, yeah, there are definitely options, yes. And I can, you know, even if I can't stick to it one day, I can go back to it the next. Right, and that's a big thing that you learn, is you don't want to just, because you have one bad day, you don't want to just throw in the towel for everything, you know. You go back in and you keep trying. So if somebody else was looking to do 8 Weeks to Wellness or lose weight or something like that, what would you tell those people to, you know, consider?
I would ask them to, you know, consider, it's 8 weeks. It's an investment in time, but it's not forever. And it's enough time to get into it, to develop new habits. And see some results. And like I said, the benefits in just energy and mobility for me, it's not just that I can more comfortable with workouts now and can do more. It's about having just energy at the end of the day to get up and do stuff with kids that I don't otherwise have.
So we've definitely improved your life overall in 8 weeks, and I want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
You've done wonderful, and we're looking forward to seeing where you're going to be in the next 8 weeks or you know, 8 months. So
I already had to go buy new jeans, so maybe I can go back and get some more.
There we go. Get you even smaller. So with Peg, I want to say thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.